little 4-cylinder billet block that comes out of Australia. Had a customer send it to me. Been blown up, tore it up pretty good there. You can see where it went to oil passage. Got to do some welding there, but it's not too bad. I think we'll be able to fix it up pretty easy. I got it all welded here. Down in here, I've got a welding rod here. Right in here is where that oil passage was. I've got it all welded up into where the sleeve was. And the part right there, from around here you can see that's that oil passage. I'll have to drill it, and then the other side where it had gouged it all out and tore it up, go back in and do some grinding on this. Kind of what it's supposed to look like. Not too bad. All right, got it to the grinding cabinet. Knock off some of these burrs here. Alright, we got it down here. Got that all cleaned up where it looks pretty decent. Got this other side all dressed up, deburred, ground down. So it's ready to put the sleeve in it now. Got the side here where it was nicked up on both sides, got that done. So put a sleeve in it and re-drill this oil passage that's down here. I've got to drill it, go through and drill it all the way through, clean it up because I've welded over it right here. Had to come up with a way to hold the block so I could cut the receiver grooves in the cylinder sleeves. Use my bar that I use for decking and the centering rings, a set of V-blocks, and indicated the bar in, and then built a turnbuckle setup to be able to clamp the block and hold it in the mill, and then clamp the V-blocks down, and indicated the top of the deck end so I could cut it for the receiver grooves for the head gasket. This is what it looks like once the grooves are cut in the block for the head gasket. it has a ring that has a step in it that actually fits down into that groove. This is the brass ring, and you can see the groove. Flip it over and it snaps down into the grooves in the block, and that acts as a sealing ring, like an O-ring with a copper head gasket. I don't know how many people actually do it on these little heads, but they have all these little pipe plugs in them for the overhead cam oil galleys. I removed them all when I'm working on one of these. I've got one down here I still need to get out, and there's 3 on this end I need to get out. I'll show you a very simple way to get them out without tearing anything up. Yeah. And simple candle wax. That's all you need. Candle wax and a torch. Just some old candles. Torch lit here. Alright. Heat that plug up. Good and hot. Melt wax on it. I usually reheat them a little bit. A little wax on it. And hopefully, doesn't make a there we go. Doesn't make a fool out of me. Just come right out. Otherwise, you're stripping the Allen out, and then you're trying to drill them and all that. I'm sure somebody else has done this on the internet, showed people how to do this, but since I was doing it, I thought I'd show y'all how it actually works. One-handed here. That's a little 4-cylinder head that came off of that billet block here. Little Mitsubishi deal. Welded up the combustion chamber. A couple spots around on the seats. I normally do them, cut them out. And then I bought some oversized seats. I'll probably have to make me a couple little mandrels for it. But it's a pretty nice looking head. Been CNC ported. We'll get her all fixed up for him, and hopefully he can go make some good power with this deal. Got 3 of the seats in. I still have to cut one more for this one here, and then I can go back and do the valve job on it, surface it, and touch the chamber up, and hopefully get it shipped back to the customer. And I got it set up in the 30 and got this one seat here cut on it, lapped it in, make sure we're where we need to be. Where you can see here, you're gonna right out on the edge of the valve there. So I gotta go back, do the rest of the valve job on it and get this seat cut, but I do these first so I can get the height set on these 2 valves the same as these. Added this little, I don't know if y'all can see it or not, get down here. Added a little piece here, a little foot as I call it, so when I go down, my indicator won't get over to the head on the deck surface, and this will reach over to the deck surface to get my height. This is another little thing I have to do. And we'll get the intake side cut and surface it and work that chamber. Alright, got that one lapped in. You can kind of see the lap line on it. Now I go back and cut the rest of these and then I can surface it. Alright, got the valve job done on it here. Go back and surface it and work this chamber over, and it should be ready to assemble. Alright, got it surfaced. Go back and straighten this chamber up in a few spots here and there, and it will be ready to assemble. Got the little 4-cylinder head ready to go back together. Got the seats in it, the chamber all touched back up, ground on, and matched up to the other chambers. Everything's ready to go back together. I just need to assemble it. Talked to the customer this morning. We're working out transportation to get the motor back to him. So as soon as we get that all worked out, he'll probably have his motor back and he can get going. Everything repaired real well on this deal.